Hello, guys and gals, and this is a book review for the ninth. Yeah, it would be the ninth Wings of Fire book called Talons of Power, and I've kind of cut off the title there. That's my bad, but yeah. This book is minus the prologue and epilogue are entirely from the perspective of Turtle. Turtle is a sea wing dragon and also an animus dragon. So that's interesting. Um, Not the only animus sea wing in the sea wing kingdom, actually, because anemone is also an animus. Excuse me just a second. So, anyways, something huge, literally huge, happened at the end of the last book. And this picks up right after that. Basically, when Peril picked up Darkstalker's scroll and destroyed it because Quibbly and Winter were fighting over it, um, Darkstalker came to life. Well, he's an immortal, so I mean, it's not like he was ever dead. He was just tricked and put to sleep for 2,000 years. And during that time, he kept growing, so he's a huge dragon, in other words. Now, when Turtle sees this, he gets scared and is able to animus touch a stick, I believe it was, to make him appear invisible in all ways to Darkstalker. So Darkstalker doesn't know that he's there. But it seems like Darkstalker is a good dragon. He now, granted, a lot of the dragons are trying to attack him and stuff, but he has impervious scales and he's like immune to everything. But he seems like a good dragon, and he helps some of the dragons out. He even gives them he enchants their objects. He uses his animus powers to give some dragons like super strength, some super speed, stuff like that. But he only enchants objects. He doesn't enchant the actual dragons. And I think that his goal is to take back the Nightwings, become the Nightwing King, like he was 2,000 years ago, or that was his intention 2,000 years ago. And he seems to be, he seems to be a really good dragon with good intentions, but is he really a good dragon? That is like the question. It really remains to be seen. Turtle sets out on an adventure, basically to figure out if Darkstalker is indeed all he's cracked up to be. Because there's a lot to be suspicious about. And the voice that Moon had been hearing all along was Darkstalker's voice. When the earthquake happened, when the meteor came too close to the planet or whatever, caused earthquake, caused the bracelet that Darkstalker was wearing that had him asleep. It basically fell off, and so the spell was broken. But no one could hear him because there weren't any telepaths besides Moon. So, yeah. Anyways, that's all of that. But now Darkstalker is basically alive and seems to be trying to unite the Nightwings. But yeah, he even takes a bunch of them to where the Nightwings used to live 2,000 years ago. Even though the place has kind of fallen into disrepair after 2,000 years. 2,000 years of erosion and stuff will basically do that. Anyways, yeah. Honestly, I think that's all that I can actually say, because there's a lot that goes on in this book. But yeah. Oh, wow. I wish there was more I could say. Wow. Seriously. It's only been over about 6 minutes. This book probably has the most lore so far, anyways. But yeah, there's a lot of Sea-Wing lore here. Now, Talons of Power, we find out. You're given a meaning in this book for Talons of Power. But in the next book, you're given another meaning for Talons of Power. So, let's go over it. I mean, it isn't really a spoiler either. In the Sea-Wing tribe, all young Sea-Wing dragonettes go through a test to see if they have animus powers. And it usually involves coconut, actually, or something. They go to this island, and they have to ask a coconut to do something, like fly in a certain direction or something like that. And if it does, then obviously they have animus powers. They have the power to animus touch an object and make it magic. The ritual is called the Talons of Power because, animus touched objects, you touch it with a talons of power. It's giving power to objects. So that's basically the trial or the ceremony that both Anemone and Turtle were subjected to. Also, we find out in a later book that it's the same trial that Fathom went through. And Fathom is basically the same color as Turtle. But anyways, so Talons of Power, yes. And in the next book, we'll go over what the other meaning for the Talons of Power is. But yeah, I have to be very vague with these, which is really, really bad. That's why I'm looking forward to actually doing the 11th video, because that's basically where I go over the entire arc. But the entire second arc without the spoilers. But until then, I can't really go into too much more detail. So, anyways, let me think for a bit. Okay, so, but yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I hadn't missed anything. I can't really give out any more information that isn't spoilery. So, anyways, this is a very well written book as well, because every character in the Wings of Fire series kind of has their own little personality, and that comes across in the writing very well, very, very, very well, actually. And so yeah, it makes the books really enjoyable to read, because each dragon has a unique personality. Now, I will say, I think that initially, I think book 6 was supposed to have Fate Speaker as the main character, but they opted for Moon Watcher, and I think that was probably a good call. So yeah, but that's just a little factoid. So yeah, that's going to do it for this video, though. This is probably going to be a short one, actually, because there really isn't much that I can actually say without spoiling everything. So anyways, that is going to do it for this video. If you like this content, make sure you like and subscribe, ring the bell so you know when I upload. Also, if you want to support me in any way, or if you want to join the Discord server, all the information will be in the description below. And as always, thanks for watching, everyone. You are loved, and have a great day.